Okay, we are live. Episode 10 now, I think, of the podcast. Starting up podcasts. This week, we've called it Livestream Fails and Wins. As you can see at the top here, we've got Livestream and channel reviews written up as like a loose guide for this week's podcast. But we're really going to be talking about just what is going on at the moment, like what's trending on YouTube and other social media, what's making big moves in terms of like what's going viral, what's maybe working against some people, to give you tips on how to like crush social media and just grow a YouTube channel and grow an online following. As always, we have Josh Goodin and Joe Murray joining us as co-hosts. Say hi, guys. Good to have you here. Hope you're both doing well.
All good. Joe, been out running. You're looking sweaty, Joe. Going on, man?
I just had a shower.
This is the live stream fails.
No, that's the first one of the live stream. So the guys have been doing exercise. As always, Josh Goodin's here from Get Your Media, and also Josh Goodin's YouTube channel. We'll link that down below in the description of the video. We've got Joe here from Funk Creative. You can find the link to his company down below if you need any graphic design work or any branding and that sort of stuff. Always good to have their perspective and their opinions in these live streams. Who's pouring in on the chat then? So we've got Pierre Plays, Apple Pro, and Josh Goodin, the regulars, as always, commenting at the very start. Pierre Plays can't stick around today, super stick. Okay, it's a shame you can't say as usual, Pierre. It's always good to have you here, but yeah, I understand.
Get well
yeah, for sure. Get well soon. I wonder if Apple Pro's here. He was the first person to comment. Here we go. So let's see if he pops up and says hi in a bit. When you tune in, say hi. Let us know that we're live. Let us know that this is working and that you can see and hear us. But yeah, good to have you all here. So yeah. Channel reviews and live stream wins and fails. That's the loose topic of the day. I've got a list of channels that we're going to review, guys, towards the end of the podcast. I was thinking maybe the last 30 minutes or 30 minutes in, we'll start doing channel reviews. I've introduced a new process for viewers. If you want to get your channel reviewed, there's a link now in the description to this live stream down below. If you click that link, type in your YouTube channel address, and I'll add you to a list, and we'll get to you in the future with channel reviews. We might not be doing channel reviews every podcast, but as and when we do bring them up, if you're on the list, there's a high chance that you'll get your channel review. So I've got a list today that we're going to cover already. There's like 5 channels in there. But if you want to get added to the list for future podcasts, pop the link below and pop your address on there. I don't know, guys, starting off, is there anything that's caught your attention like recently that you think would be good to chat about? Anything you think's making shapes?
For me, some like glaringly obvious things that popped up on my feed with the Takeshi 69 dude. Like, I don't really know who he is. Like, I don't really keep up with that sort of stuff. I know he was a snitch because I saw all the memes. That's it. But like, he seems to have popped up recently, really colourful and annoyingly, and now everybody's watching him. Oh, there I am. Whee! Okay.
You made it onto my homepage. But here he is. Here's the guy, Takeshi 69.
Yeah. Oh, he put another video 15 hours ago.
15 hours ago. Gooba. Oh, this is official lyric video. So it looks like I saw his music video maybe a day ago. Yeah. He sent another one, lyric video. Let's see if his main music video is in the trending still, because it was earlier. But no, keep talking about him, Josh and Joe.
Joe, you'll know this guy.
I know who he is, and I've heard some of his awful music a while back before he went into prison. But what's going on with him? You'll have to tell me.
I mean, like, I don't know much about him. I'm assuming he's a rapper, like, and look at that. May 8th, 43 million views.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. 143 million views in 6 days. Damn. That's got to be close to making a record, isn't it?
Do the maths, Greg. How much is that? $2 a throw? CPM.
I couldn't even begin to think, that's crazy money, isn't it?
Well, what would his CPM be with this video, though?
So, I'm just going to pause that because I don't want to get copyright strikes in the first 5 minutes. So he's got 143 million. I always say it's roughly around $2 per million. Sorry, $2,000 per million views. So he's probably made around close to $300,000 from this music video. Is that right? Double that. 280, 286. Yeah, around 286, $290,000. Not bad, eh?
Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing compared to what they used to make in music, but
yeah, but imagine how much he'll be making just off the track itself and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. I need to go. I want to know what the deal is like. Why did he go to prison? Why does anyone know why he went to prison before?
Do you know, Joe?
Probably something to do with drugs, I'm guessing.
So yeah, Takeshi 69, this guy on screen now, he is and was, but even still is, as you can see by the video he released recently, huge rapper, and he was really big in the New York rap scene. And part of his like personal brand was that like he was like, you know, like a gangster, like a thug, like, you know, he went hard basically, and he used to be famous for calling people out, saying, you know, come find me, I'm not scared of anyone. Yeah. And he used to roll with this gang. I think like he's been called one of the best marketers of the the late 2010s, early 2020s, because he would just like cause like controversy, cause beef with other people, other rappers and other celebrities, and just get more and more famous. And he'd do like viral videos on Instagram and just get more and more of a following. But part of his like personal brand was that he was like I said, tough, and he was in this gang, and it came back to bite him in the ass. So he ended up getting arrested just under 2 years ago for rolling with this gang, and like just a string of crimes, like guns in public places, drug dealing, threatening to kill people, like all of this stuff. Like it was pretty bad actually, like everything that he got done for. And at one point I think it was predicted that he could be facing 40 years in prison for like doing like for all the crimes he's been accused of. And he managed.
How long did he do?
Well, with all of his money and his lawyers, the best lawyers money can buy, he ended up doing I think he's done 17 months now in prison. Yeah, so that's a big reduction from 40 years, isn't it? And he actually got. What was that?
Is it because of the snitch, isn't it? That's why he's snitched on people out.
Exactly, yeah. So his lawyers and like I told you, all his money, it got him into a position where they did a deal. Like he'd give up the people in his gang, and his prison sentence would get reduced. Like, and the more he snitched, the more his prison sentence got reduced. They got it down to just under 2 years. I mean, this was huge in the news at the time. All the rap community was following him, and he's actually been let out early because of coronavirus. So they've let him out 4 months early because he's got asthma, and he was at risk of coronavirus. So he's come out of prison, and like I told you, like he's a genius marketer. Like he's just great at trolling people, like building up hype and getting attention. And like he just used this prison sentence and all of this like media attention he was getting just to build his brand even more, you know, and like just to become more famous than ever. So this track, he made this like coming straight out of prison, like a few days after he got out, and you can see 143 million views already in a few days. It's crazy.
That's incredible. That.
So did he film this music video then when he came out of prison as well?
He filmed it when he came out, yeah. And I watched it the other day. If you cut to a certain section here, look, you can see he's still got his ankle tag on in the video. So
on for a while, won't it? I bet.
Hey, have you seen Bossman in comments?
Yeah. Let's get it up. Let's address that.
What have you got to say to that, Josh?
I want to see his channel. Can we pull his channel up? Let's see what he's saying.
Have a look.
What I've got to say is though, that I have been uploading for 2 years, but I only started consistently uploading in January, and I've almost got 1,000 subscribers, and I've got a brand deal. So if Ahmed's got help close to that, I'll take me out off to you. But if not, jog on, Ahmed.
You pretty much didn't you like have a overhaul and start again, like start this year? Yeah, different direction and new content and stuff.
In January, just started going at it. That's it this year.
And what was the video? Because you were hired by a company to do YouTube and video work from them before. You had one of your videos went viral, didn't it? How many views did that get?
So it did about 6 or 7 million on Facebook, and it's done nearly 800,000 on YouTube.
How do we find that?
Just type in Gem Speed Shop on YouTube.
Gem as in GEM?
JEM.
AEM, Gem Speed Shop.
And you built their brand up as well. Got them more sales.
Get back under your rock, Ahmed.
Which is the one that you did that got
the homepage? It's still there on the
Oh yeah. So this was shot and edited by you, right?
Yeah.
There he is.
The police and the altercation outside Gem Speed Shop.
Right, been arrested on suspicion of theft.
And went into the yard at the back. And he sort of scalped.
I really like your the style of video making you've done in this, like cutting between the CCTV and back to yourself and like around the shop and stuff.
What do I know, Ahmed? You know what I mean? Like, what would I know about creating videos?
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't do it for a living.
Josh, you're biting. You're biting.
You got your first hater, Josh.
That's it, right. If you're starting to get haters in the comments, we're doing all right. Cheers, Ahmed.
Yeah, all right. So, but yeah, back from your previous like YouTube triumphs. Let's get back onto 6ix9ine. So yeah, out of prison, and yeah, within 6 days, 143 million on your YouTube video. And I've just said, like, I feel like one, he's a master marketer, and I've spoken about controversy and beef and stuff in the past, and how it just builds it. Like, it just seems to work in YouTube. You know, I don't really like it myself, but just being like toxic and like starting arguments and like debates with other people seems to grow people on this platform.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
look at the boxing that they did on YouTube. Look, that was all just done for marketing. That's all just controversy, and you know,
it's that old saying, isn't it? It's like, what is it? Money, violence, sex, and drugs sells. Like, that's why every narrative for any movie is based around like them 4 topics. And even when you look at any sort of panel show, panelists, videos, there's always got to be a pro and a con on either side. It's not a good narrative. Like, if we just all agreed with everything on this podcast, it'd be really boring. So the fact that we can have a retort to every single thing, that's what gets people sort of engaged. So if you can, that's just, it's marketing, isn't it? You sell on emotions, and that's what this guy's done to another level. Like, even this video, like coming out and making such a ridiculous, outrageous video, people are like, you know, screw this guy, but 143 million people have watched it.
Yeah,
and the likes are pretty good as well. Looks like.
What's he got? 5.2 million likes, 600. Yeah, that's a good ratio. Man, could you imagine doing a video and it going this viral in 6 days? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, so many people were saying he was done when he went to prison. It was over for him. You know, he was looking for 40 years. So that was, he couldn't come. No one would know who he was when he came out of prison in 40 years' time. But he's properly capitalizing on the situation. And if you jump to this article, as well as having this amazing amount of viewer figures on YouTube, which jumps to this article here. He also recently broke the record for most Instagram Live views at any one time. Takeshi 6ix9ine breaks Instagram Live record with 2 million views as he defends snitching. So yeah, here he is. Let's play this video a little bit. So basically, yeah,
celebrate a birthday out here with my family. Appreciate that. As much as you guys want to pay me out to be a, I appreciate every little thing, and I didn't do nothing wrong. Yes, I didn't need all of that beef. I didn't need that. Look, we everybody's saying here with 2 million viewers, right? I didn't need that. I'm the biggest artist in the.
What you said?
His hair, it's just so stupid.
After this lockdown,
The numbers, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Look at your viewers. Look up. Just look.
So he's saying, you know, he's got 2 million like viewers like live at that point in time. Anyone that's criticizing him and saying that he's not the biggest musician out there and the biggest rapper at the moment, like, look at the numbers. Like, numbers speak for themselves.
Look up. 2 million.
Look up.
Numbers don't lie.
Look up.
But listen, I want to get back on live. I want everybody on this live. I'm going to get, listen, the YouTube crash. I'm going to get back on live. We already cracked 2 million. I'm gonna get back on live. Go watch Gooba right now. Go watch Gooba. Everybody go on YouTube and watch Gooba. GOOBA 69. Go ahead. I love you guys.
I won't be when you, Ahmed.
So I think you've won him around. I think you've got a friend now, Josh. He wants to play Warzone with you.
Oh, class. Yeah, add me later.
But yeah, so, and I think that's like what Takeshi 69 did there. Amazing, like bit of marketing. I'm gonna play that again, but just mute it. He's obviously breaking Instagram live records, and he's sending that audience to his YouTube channel to watch his new music video as well. Like he's promoting a video on a different platform and getting a ton of views and a ton of momentum from doing that.
It's risky business though. Like obviously, if he's like, I've just read an article there, or the headline, it says that he's testified against the Bloods gang, which is like, you know, everyone's heard of the Bloods and the Crips, and it's like that's not where you want to be. Even no matter how much money you've got, you don't want a target on your back.
No,
so
look at like so many rappers have been shot, and it's not gonna stop him.
No. When he sees the paycheck that this like, because I saw him getting interviewed a while ago on like a famous like hip hop based radio station in America, and they were like, you know, what you're doing is getting you clout and getting you attention, but it could get you shot. And he was basically it could get you killed. But I think when he looks at the money and the paycheck at the end of the month, I think he's just willing to take the risk. Like he knows what works in social media in 2020, 2019, and he's committing to it, you know, and like the image, he's got the tattoos, the hair, like the way he speaks about things on live, and the way he uses Instagram live and social media, like he's a product of the world that we currently live in, and he's like playing the game like to perfection, I'd say, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I won't go as far to say perfection, like that's too risky. I was actually thinking about this earlier. Don't you think like there's a point where, I might be wrong, but like once you've hit a limit of how much money you make, surely like there's got to be a point where you're like, any more money than that is just kind of it's unnecessary. Like if you hit, like he'll have millions in the bank, yeah, and he'll have bought a car and a house. Like he doesn't need to like do something stupid to make even more millions. Do you know what I mean? Like risk your life. That's got to be like the gauge on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
it's working what he's doing.
Right.
He's the one with 2 million live Instagram viewers. So, I mean, I should probably be taking lessons from him. Like success online, just like left a comment. 6ix9ine built his career from trolling, and him going to jail did nothing but boost his career. He just spun it. He just spun it into a positive.
It might not even be the money that he's doing it for. It might just be the clout and the fame and everything. It's not just the money.
It says here that the previous Instagram live concurrent stream record was Tory Lanez and Drake with 310,000 viewers, and he broke it with 2 million views at the same time. Like that's such a big boost. What you say? Mental.
That's mad. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's so much in it.
And I think why so many people wanted to watch the live stream is because he'd never talked about his court case or his snitching, you know, before. So he was like, in this live stream, it was him basically explaining and talking about him snitching. And he's basically said, what did he say here? I'm the biggest artist in the world, numbers don't lie. And he said something at the end like, I didn't care if I was snitching. Like they were all like screwing me over and trying to sleep with my girlfriend and stuff. So yeah, he's just basically defended himself and got a ton. Like, he knows what people are interested in, what they want to hear.
Well, let's be honest, right? So let's say Drake goes into jail for 17 months, doesn't say anything, and then comes out of prison, and then goes straight onto Instagram Live. Is he going to break that?
Celebrate.
Yeah,
probably. He probably would. Yeah.
So,
but you got to play with what you've got available, haven't you? You got to use the tools you've got to hand, and that's what he did. But yeah, I reckon that's even though it took him going to prison to do it, like it's still a live stream win, really, isn't it? Breaking the Instagram record. I think we can like put that on the live streaming wins.
Well, going on in the world then, like what else going on? Like this guy's obviously.
Live stream? What live streaming fails have we got to look at?
Oh, okay. So I have one example that we have spoken about off camera before. I'm going to bring it onto the stream now. Here is an example of live streaming done badly.
Oh yeah. Entitled cow.
At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10.
Entitled cow on
It
stream.
doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10. Truly, if you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton.
So a bit of context here for people who are seeing this for the first time. This is a Twitch streamer, Invadervie, basically criticizing, belittling her viewers and like telling them that they should be subscribing to her. Like they shouldn't be watching the content for free. They should be paying, I think it's $5 to subscribe to her Twitch stream. And if they're not, then they're basically taking advantage of her, taking advantage of all streamers, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Interesting approach as a streamer.
All she does is sit there and talk on camera for like 4 hours, and she expects people to just give her $5. If they can't afford it, then they shouldn't be watching.
Let's watch a bit more.
Ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub. That doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
Oh my god! Look at the ratio. Look at the 1,000 likes to 500 dislikes.
Yeah.
I can't afford the entertainment. We're going through like a world pandemic. Like people have lost their jobs, and she's like, "Nah, $10 is nothing. You shouldn't be a cheapskate with some money." What's a cheer goal, Greg? What's that in top corner? Like cheer 300 out of 5,000? Are they like?
I think that's like a Twitch specific thing where you can maybe get people to cheer for you during a stream, maybe. And she's like trying to get 5,000 of them. I'm not too sure. I don't use Twitch a ton. I think she wants. I think that's sub goal. Yeah, she's trying to get 40 new subscribers during that stream. I think that's what that means. I think the same thing goes with the cheer goal. So this is actually someone's ripped this video off Twitch and put it onto their own YouTube channel. So this isn't actually the person's channel. It's just someone like, shaming her basically and putting it up, like re-uploading it onto YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, like turning on your audience and criticizing them and belittling them. Interesting strategy, isn't it?
It's not good.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Awful. What an awful human being she is.
She's been getting so much criticism for it, hasn't she? Like I saw PewDiePie speak about it. I've seen Phil DeFranco. Like all these YouTubers are just ripping her and just criticizing her.
Maybe this is good marketing, Greg. Like she almost seems like the actors in like any sort of American high school like film. Where there's that one bitch that's like her.
Yeah.
Like acted it to the T.
Like the person that everyone hates and loves to hate.
Like
saying $5 is not a lot of money, but it is like $5 can be a lot of money for people. $5, that'll buy you lunch.
Especially when, like you said, it's a pandemic. The US has got a record number of unemployment at the moment. Like I think it's millions of people unemployed in the US at the moment through no fault of their own. And she sat there saying, if you can't afford to donate to me, then you're bad with money and it's your own fault. It's so bad. I
want to know more about this lady. Like, I want to know what crack is. Is she still living at home? Has she made her fortune on Twitch?
How old is she? Like 27, 28?
Apparently, she's 29 years old.
29.
Really? She's about 12, doesn't she? Like,
yeah. Let's watch a bit more.
No one's gonna convince me that what I'm saying is so rude or so unacceptable or so outrageous. It just simply isn't. It's $5. It doesn't cost you that much to sub, and it's very, very wonderful because it allows streamers to continue supporting their communities with content. That's all.
Oh, so patronizing.
It allows streamers to support them with content.
This conversation sucks.
She's so patronizing.
Yikes. These are exquisite contributions to a very good conversation.
So now she's just criticizing her negative comments, criticizing. Yeah. This is like live streaming 101 of what not to do, I'd imagine. Like, I've heard the saying in the entertainment industry, like, never turn on your audience, you know, if you're like a singer or a presenter. But she's taken that approach with live streaming.
Oh, that is really bad. That
yeah,
I've not seen this before. Like that is something else. Like it's just so patronising.
She's done an apology video as well.
Did she?
Yeah.
What did she say? What did she say? Like, how did she apologise? You say?
It's just underneath the video there on the right.
Oh, is it? Okay, let's see what she said. Because she got so much criticism from this, from all of the live streaming and like influencer community, that I imagine she was forced into making this apology. Because in the video before, she said, didn't she, I'm not going to be made to feel guilty or bad for what I'm saying. So a big U-turn from what she was saying there. Let's see what she said.
After panic, it's a bad day. Also, we have like 0 subs, we have 0 bits, we have 0 anything. It's a bad day. No one's subbing. The channel is dying. The dress is cute. But the content, where is it? Content, where is the content? Where is the content? Where is it? Come on, baby, content.
What's good?
Oh, it's like a little collage. But yeah, shocking, isn't it? Like, it's shocking to see. And I understand how anyone can think it's a good idea to make content like that and just like criticize your audience. So I personally feel that content on YouTube and Twitch and those platforms, it's understood to be just free. You know, like it's free entertainment and free value that you're putting out there to the world. And if people really buy into what you're saying, if they get like value from you and they find you entertaining or they find you really informative and you've really sort of touched them personally, then they might make the gesture, go the extra mile to donate to you or sub to you or buy your products. But to demand that as a standard just seems so like off tone.
It's an amazing thing, like YouTube and Twitch in general, that you can't, like, it's all free, you know. Like I think it's amazing that people can tune in and watch videos and all that, like, amazing content is free, you know. And advertisers obviously are then paying for the space on top of that, so the end consumer doesn't have to pay anything, just obviously they get advertised to. I think it's incredible, mate.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Twitch works the same way. Do you know if there's ads on Twitch?
Yeah, there are. I don't think it pays as much as YouTube, but there's still ads on Twitch.
Yeah. So they're making money from ads anyway. Like, you should be happy with that you've got the opportunities to make money from home for the first time, like on such a wider scale in the first time in like human history as there is now. Like, never before, if people wanted to, could they just sit at home and make money, like with this platform that's available to anyone. And like, to take that for granted and to demand and expect people to give you money, just, yeah, it doesn't sit well with me.
It's not good at all.
No, you're right.
All right, let's move on. I got some interesting news I thought we could talk about. Let's get this started.
An interesting turn of events. Ahmed has just commented on one of my videos on my channel saying, one more step to 1K subs, and I'm pretty sure he's just subscribed. So we might come into
Ahmed, he's taken a 180. He's your fan now, Josh. I love it. You've addressed the criticism.
On purpose so that you put it on screen.
Probably wants a bit of attention, doesn't it? All right, cool. So in other news, let's see this in a little bit. PewDiePie signed exclusive live streaming deal with YouTube. So yeah, big news. Biggest YouTuber of all time has agreed to exclusively live stream with on the platform YouTube. He was previously on a platform here, which you can see called DLive. Any of you two heard of DLive before?
Nope.
Never.
So DLive was like a cryptocurrency based platform. So the creators, they actually got paid in cryptocurrency rather than cash, which they could eventually convert to cash, but it was all built on like blockchain and cryptocurrency. I don't know, man. I'm still a bit skeptical about like websites and platforms that are built on cryptocurrency. Like, I don't think I'd feel comfortable getting paid in cryptocurrency. I'd want the cash. But
I don't know what's going to happen with cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it just seems too unstable, doesn't it? But yes, he signed to DLive last year exclusively to stream exclusively with them, and now YouTube have bought him back and given him a deal to live stream exclusively on the platform.
I think YouTube are just making absolute waves, and I think this current climate has sort of proved that it's the most untouchable platform because of it's obviously completely based on the internet. So things like Netflix and YouTube are the future. I think television stations and all that's kind of really like disappeared. Even your traditional movie theaters, I think, are going to completely die out because there's so many feature films going on to Netflix. That, YouTube, I think they could take on any gaming platform. I think they could, if they flick of a switch, they can do it.
Yeah. What do you think, Joe?
They've tried Google Gaming, haven't they, before, and it's.
Have they? I never heard of Google Gaming.
It's like a streaming type of gaming. Rather than like you get a disc, you can literally stream the games. Stadia, I think it's called.
Stadia, yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
So this is it's like a new game. Like you can play games, can't you, with it? Like it's like a game. It's like an alternative to a console, pretty much. So you buy the Stadia. I'm trying to find pictures of like the controllers and stuff. You buy the controller, this little like HDMI thing you plug into the back of your TV, and you can stream games online straight from the cloud, pretty much. You don't have to actually buy the game physically. You can just play the game through streaming. So
I guess you've got to have a good internet connection for that, because I know it won't work where I am right now.
Yeah, no, it came out. I think it came out originally back in December last year, and all the initial reviews, like all the big gaming YouTube channels, were just saying it sucks. There's lag. Like it's not where it needs to be at the moment. Like it's a great idea, but in terms of execution, it just doesn't really work out.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that does show you that Google is looking at gaming more now than it was in the past.
Yeah. I think stuff like this, streaming games, is definitely some of that will work in the future, especially with 5G, because that's going to be so quick.
5G?
Yeah, 5G.
That's if it doesn't all give us coronavirus, right? So clearly Google are looking more into games than ever with like the Stadia, its version of a console that it's releasing. And they've signed PewDiePie to exclusively stream on YouTube. If we go down and read this BBC article, we can see that I read it quickly earlier on. They are also hiring other big gaming big gamers to YouTube exclusively too. So we can see here earlier this year, YouTube signed gamers Valkyrie, Laserbeam, Music to its platform. So it's definitely like making moves to bring gaming onto the platform. I feel like personally, YouTube realized that it missed a trick when it didn't give streaming enough attention, because that definitely gave platforms like Mixer and Twitch a little vacuum to grow in, didn't it? Like a gap in the market to grow in. And I feel like YouTube are trying to correct their mistake now and like make up for lost time.
Yeah.
And is it recently they've put out the that chat feature that you were talking about, where people can pay during a live stream as well, Greg? Is that a recent add-on? You've done a video on it.
Yeah, it's called Super Chat. So anyone watching this on YouTube right now, the chat box on the right-hand side where you're typing, or if you're on your phone, it'll be below. There'll be a dollar icon, and anyone watching this stream or any stream on YouTube, you can hit that dollar icon and basically attach like a monetary value to your comment. So you could leave like a $5 comment or a $2 comment, and that money gets sent to the creator. Oh, wow. When you use that live chat, super chat feature, and also the viewers' comment that they paid for gets like highlighted and promoted within the chat box for like a certain amount of time. Yeah. So they're getting more exposure as a viewer, and the creator is like receiving like donations from their viewers.
I wonder if that's a way that you could, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I wonder if that's a way you could grow a channel. You know, like if you set as a marketing strategy, if you said, right, I'm going to go on some big creators, I'm going to drop some money into the comments and be like, big fan, I do this, X, Y, and Z, and it'll bump you up. And obviously all their viewers will see that. I wonder if that's a strategy rather than the be my friend and all that stuff that you spoke about in your last video.
Yeah, it could be like more exposure. I think YouTube has this thing where it doesn't like you commenting with your YouTube channel, like URL, like the link to your YouTube channel. So it might block you from actually leaving your YouTube channel, like a link to it in the comments. I'm not sure. But it's definitely a way to like get within a community that you like are interested in. Definitely a way of getting noticed for sure. Yeah. I wonder how much money you'd have to spend to like get 1,000 subscribers purely from like live chat exposure.
That's interesting, isn't it? Like, so did that super chat thing come from like the streaming network, Joe? Did that come from like things like Twitch? Did they have that?
I think Twitch. That just brought me back to thinking of when Mr. Beast used to do it, and he used to put like £1,000 on or $10,000 onto streamers just to surprise them. And then that got him massive.
Yeah.
So let's try and find some of his videos. Yeah, so here we go. Like Mr. Beast donating $100,000 to streamers with no viewers, donating $100,000 to a random Fortnite streamer. So yeah, this existed. So Mr. Beast was doing that through Twitch. Yeah. So Twitch had this feature way before YouTube did, where you could donate money to the streamers you're watching, and Mr. Beast just capitalized on this in his videos, and got tons of here we go, his Twitch. So got a ton of attention from donating money to these streamers. Wow. And I think obviously like YouTube, that's one of the reasons Twitch grew, is as a streamer you're thinking, if I start like putting my streaming on Twitch, people are gonna be able to send me money while I'm streaming. Like that's a massive reason for me to start a Twitch account. YouTube realized it's losing all of these like great streamers to platforms that are paying them more money, and YouTube's now trying to correct it with the super chats, the paid for live chat, and also now by paying exclusively for streamers' rights.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's mad. I actually was on PewDiePie's YouTube channel earlier because this deal was signed like a few days ago, and it looks like he's done. Oh, he's live streaming now. Actually, here we go. Let's click on this live stream.
A live stream within a live stream.
And we're watching a live stream within a live stream. We've entered the Twilight Zone. So kick into that here he is playing games on YouTube. 62,000 people watching, and that super chat thing I was talking about. So here's the chat box. Here's all the donations at the top that he's been sent. $20, look, $29.99. This is all the money he's been making in his live stream, and it just keeps $100. Someone's donated $200 over here. Yeah, like it's such a good way to make money on YouTube. Like if you're good at live streaming, you can keep people's attention and keep them entertained, and you can get like big numbers. Like YouTube's quoted that some YouTubers make $400 a minute just from this live stream chat feature.
I can't believe it. Is the video monetized as well, like in a traditional sense, Greg?
Say it again.
Is the video like monetized in a traditional sense as well? Like, like this, you can monetize your channel. So is this monetized, this video?
Yeah. So I imagine what would happen is once the live stream's over, it'll get re-uploaded onto his channel as like just you can go back and watch it. It won't be live anymore, but you can watch it as content. And there'll be ads put on that video once the live stream's finished. So I don't think he'll be getting money from ads now as it's live, but he'll get money from the chat box down here. And then after it's got the live stops, it'll turn to a standard YouTube video, and it'll get money from ads. Yeah.
Wow.
So can you imagine like the biggest YouTuber, like over 100 million subscribers, he's been paid just, for the sake of just making this video on YouTube. He's been paid for it, like an exclusive deal, and then he's getting all this money coming in here from the live stream while he's doing it, in addition to what YouTube's already paid him in that deal. And then after, he's going to be getting all the money from ads coming in as well. It's nuts, isn't it?
You're always dropping these knowledge bombs on your channel of like how people are making like actual ridiculous money through YouTube.
Yeah, I just find it so interesting, and like it's just so powerful, and so like it's just something that's available now to people that just wasn't available in the past. And if you can do it well, you can make so much money through doing this stuff.
There's been quite a lot of gaming going on in this live stream, hasn't there? Have you I've got two more things that are good within gaming at the moment. Have you heard about the new games that are coming out? Well,
no.
Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Wow,
yeah. They're remastered.
That'd be class.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, me too, mate. I remember playing the originals when they were originally came out, like on the original PlayStation. I used to go to my friend's house after school, and we just play this for hours. Such a good game.
Oh,
So you're looking forward to this, are you, Joe?
Yeah, same soundtrack as well.
Mate, I remember these maps. I remember these maps now.
Yeah,
There's
that's the original, and then
Wow.
the school level. So I actually noticed, talking about the power of YouTube, Tony Hawk's actually did something really clever recently to promote this new game that came out. So obviously the new game's coming up. They want to promote it. Jack Black has got this YouTube channel that's it's just growing faster and faster. What's it got at the moment? Nearly coming up to 5 million subscribers. So Tony Hawk wants to obviously get the attention of the YouTube audiences, strikes a deal with Jack Black to make a little collab YouTube video on his channel, and within it he's promoting his new game that's coming out. So you'll see here he gets Jack Black to sit down and play the game with him, talk through the game, and just instant promotion for your new upcoming game if you're Tony Hawk.
Do we know when it comes out?
What's that?
Do we know when it's released?
Let's see if he wrote it in his description. No, I'm not too sure. It doesn't say on this channel. What, you counting down the days, are you, Joe?
Yeah. And then there was the graphics as well for the PS5.
Yeah, we'll move over to that in a sec. But yeah, we've spoken about the power of collabs in the past. Tony Hawk collabing with one of the biggest YouTubers and the most popular YouTubers right now. He's tapping into that, isn't he? He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, you can see he goes to the skate park and just starts skating around with Jack Black, getting some entertainment content for the channel. It's the perfect collaboration, entertaining and also boosting sales for Tony Hawk's when this game comes out. It's
he did it recently. Did Tony Hawk? I can't remember what came out, but back when Casey Neistat was still vlogging quite regularly, he just popped up out of nowhere on Casey's channel. And it was literally to promote a new game that came out. I can't remember which one it was. And everyone were kicking off because they were saying Casey had sold out. But obviously Tony Hawk's been around for that long. He's a franchise. He's an actual franchise. And he's been doing it for years as Tony Hawk, just dropping into channels where he needs to. Him and his team have got some good marketing behind him. Obviously,
yeah, they got their head screwed on, haven't they? He did it a few years ago on the Conan O'Brien show, which Conan uploads all his clips to YouTube. He's got as big a following on YouTube as he does on TV. And same thing, a few years ago, Tony Hawk got Lil Wayne and himself to go play the game with Conan O'Brien on his TV show. And it's entertainment, tap into the online audience. Great way to sell your up-and-coming game, isn't it?
Conor McGregor did the same thing on Conan as well when the UFC game came out. Conan's the guy to go to, I think, for this sort of stuff.
Yeah. It seems like it.
I think I saw that originally, but let's move. What were you saying? Were you talking about the PS5, Joe?
Yeah, the PS5 graphics, the Unreal Engine. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So top of the trending tab today, PS5 have released it a demo of their upcoming graphics. Just to go to show you how valuable YouTube is to the gaming industry, isn't it? Streamers playing their games, making announcement videos on YouTube. It's so powerful if you're a gaming company these days wanting to get promotions for your upcoming game or your upcoming console.
Yeah. And the face features on this as well. I think I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that actually, Josh, but I think you've worked with the company that worked with the features on this game as well.
Yeah, I signed an NDA. I don't know.
Okay.
I've worked with the company that makes the facial graphics for these video games. So, we did some promotional material for them, and it was honestly another level. It were beyond the technology that they use is beyond what you can even perceive at the moment. And this is where they can actually integrate sort of live people like this, so live characters onto live stream. So I can't remember which announcement it was, but they basically managed to get a dancer with facials stood next to an actual dancing group and followed along with it in time, and it were like a hologram. That's not a good description of it.
You lost me. Sounds impressive though.
But I just looking at this is actual gameplay. It looks cinematic.
Yeah.
But if you think about this as well, when we can move into when VR is at its next stage, and we can have VR and get really immersed into it, and you're in these games, it's going to feel like real life, I think.
Joe, you told me to watch that program with the VR. What was it called? That one on Netflix.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
That's what it'll be like.
That's a great show. Hi to Jar Speaks, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, I just wanted, great that you brought this up, Joe, and I wanted to share it as well, because it's just a great example of how like these gaming companies can upload things like this to YouTube, that are going to blow people's minds and just ride off the hype and all the momentum that it gains. And like people in the comments as well, also, like, love to drop their opinions on this stuff and say how much they're like looking forward to this stuff, and maybe like meme on the original video a little bit, and it just all builds up this like marketing storm, isn't it, of interest that's going to result in sales at the end of the day. Yeah. I get,
sorry, go on.
Just the amount of comments I get on my channel every day saying, should I start a gaming YouTube channel? Is it a good idea to start a gaming YouTube channel? Like, there's such a big interest in this stuff at the moment. It's mad.
The answer is yes, then.
The answer is yes, yeah. Start a gaming channel, become like known for being either really good at the games you play or just like really funny and entertaining to watch, and then just get the gaming companies to sponsor your videos, give you free games early, do like promotions with you, and yeah, you'll be made.
Yeah.
All right, should we do a few channel reviews before we sign out?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, thanks as always for leaving your channels with me. Like, let me just get the website up where you can do this in the future if you ever need to. And I've lost it. But yeah, the link to the channel is in the description to this video, and I'll just show you what you need to do now if you want to have your channel reviewed. Go to the link in the description below. Leave your email address and the URL to your YouTube channel here. So I put that in there. If it was my channel, press that button and you'll be added to a list of channels that we'll review in the future. So yeah, thanks for anyone who left the channel in the past. Hello, Deneen. And let's get the first YouTube channel up that we had requested to review. So here it is. Here we have Beat Studio.
This guy, I jumped on his channel recently. I like it, I like his style of his stuff. Like he's got something good going on there, I think.
Yeah. Did you say you've been on this channel before?
Yeah, he jumped on one of the live streams a few sessions back, a few podcasts back.
Have we already reviewed this channel?
No, we haven't.
Okay, cool.
I was just intrigued. I jumped on it, so I'll let you guys do your thing first.
Joe, what do you think of the visuals?
Can we go to the thumbnails as well?
Yeah, let's have a look down here. There we go.
I like the thumbnails. Yeah, it's cool. He's got like because I actually have we've set up a channel as well. It's not fully ahead at the moment, but we do it's like a music channel where we put events on. We put one event on before, and we upload music and do live streams and stuff like that. And yeah, I want to do one of these, like these visual audio things. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's cool that he's, obviously music is his or her specialism, but they're taking the extra effort to do the visual side to it as well, and trying to make it as more entertaining than just a single image and a music playing. Like getting a bit of visual interest in there. I think it's a good move.
And I think what he said as well is it's all copyright free. If that's what I remember him putting in the comments last time, that's what his channel is. He uploads copyright free music for people to use. It's a huge.
Oh, sweet! How do you know that?
Read the
music provided, no copyright sounds. Oh, free download streams. Okay, sweet. So he or her are putting their music up and allowing people to use it for free. That's sweet. Yeah, I've always said this. The problem with music YouTube channels is it's hard to get found with them. Like, how do people discover your channel? Let's just get that comment off. Nice to see you, Apple Pro. Like, how would you expect people to stumble on your YouTube channel? I think that's the biggest challenge, because if you're making videos like me, or you're making videos, you know, like a makeup YouTuber that says how to do contouring, like you're making videos that people are searching for. But if you're making music, people aren't really actively searching for it. So I think the challenge is always how do you get your music videos in front of people?
Yeah. One thing that I would say as well with this, is put Beat Studio best trap music. That's going to be very niche because it's trap music.
Okay.
But maybe if he's going to be uploading more, because it's not just his music, he uploads music that's copyright free for people to download. No copyright. It's other people's music. So maybe he could broaden those horizons and set up playlists of different types of music. So, you know, drum and bass or hip hop, and then, you know, kind of build on that so that he can gain more of an audience across the different niches.
Because I think the way this will get taken off, it would take off is if YouTubers started using it and linking the channel back, saying, you know, because it's royalty free. I've got it from Beat Studio. Because when I first started out on YouTube, like when I first started out making videos, even corporate, I always looked for no copyright sounds. So if you type that in, Greg, you'll see like the first one that comes up is like NCS, no copyright sounds, and there, look, like you knew
YouTube channel.
Yes, if you took one of them songs, you've got to put a description. You've got to like copy and put in your description, and obviously that backlinks to them, but anyone can use it. And it's royalty free, so you can use it. If he can get into this sort of like level, obviously these guys will be making a fortune. You know,
I think I've never heard of these before. 25, nearly 26 million subscribers. I've never heard of this channel before.
Yeah,
sounds
good.
Great. So you can just come to this YouTube channel, download the music you're listening to, and use it on your own videos, can you?
Yeah.
And you have to like mention this channel when you use it in your videos. You have to mention it in your description to the video.
If you look in the description box, you know, on that channel, on that video, does it say anything about if you go
free download, become a fan?
There you go. When you are using this track,
when you use this track, we simply ask that you put this in the description. Okay, so you've got to copy and paste it. Well, that's like what you said, isn't it, Josh? If the channel we were reviewing a second ago started putting stuff in his description or her description to the videos like this, that any YouTuber that uses their music has to mention them. You're promoting your channel like that, aren't you? You know, you're giving someone a gift. Here's some free music you can use, but in return, you get the promotion back to your channel, and you get that YouTuber to send their audience to you. I think that's a great model to get noticed for sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
And also, so there was an artist called DJ Quads. If you type DJ Quads, so like this artist here, I don't know if they are royalty free or not, but basically Casey Neistat used them for like the majority of his videos, and it's very much like if you listen to any song, you're like, right, that's Casey Neistat. It became his brand, and obviously that grew this guy's his channel, his official sort of music area. It was very popular on YouTube for years. You'll have heard this before, won't you, Joe?
Yeah, of course. It's like I've played some music before to my friends, or I've just been listening in the car, and my mate will go, "Oh, this is Casey Neistat music." Yeah.
But it just goes to show, like, if you can get in with the right creator at the right time, and you've got the track and it all works and the stars align, like it'll catapult you all to the top. If I was Beat Studio, I'd be like approaching small creators and being like, "Look, use my track for free. Just give you a shout out, you know, down below, whatever."
I just wonder how they make money, because they're giving their tracks away for free. The money on YouTube must be being made from the adverts that show before someone watches them.
It'll be the click that the ad click. So I reckon the link that's in the description will make money off people clicking those links.
Oh, okay. So someone comes to their channel, they watch the video, and then if they click the link to their website, like this link here, they should have an ad. Like the video creator would have put an ad on their website so that when that ad gets shown to someone, they make money. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, if you've got good music, like, and music that you can get other creators to use, that's a great model. You know, like spread yourself far and wide, get all these free shout outs and promotions so that when all these YouTubers' audiences listen to your music, like it, and come to your channel, and then you send them to your website, you're making money from ad revenue. Like, yeah, definitely bang on. So I'd say for Beat Studio, like your YouTube channel looks great. I'm not going to listen to your music, so I don't want this podcast to get taken down for copyright infringement. But assuming your music sounds good, the biggest challenge you're going to have is promoting your channel and get a following. But if you can start proactively reaching out to YouTubers and say, hey, I make my own music, I think it would really suit your content, your videos, feel free to put it in your videos for free. All you've got to do is mention me and, you know, put a link to my YouTube channel in your description. That's a great way to like proactively get out there and grow your music channel. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah, I agree with that.
What after that is, I don't like seeing comments on YouTube videos that from the people that are not, like, from accounts that are not people, because it's not personable. So like, I would probably have a secondary account that I could comment on and say, look, I run this channel, we make royalty-free music, like, feel free to use it. Right? Because like, it's like the comments now, Apple Pros jumped in, Beat Studio, like, we don't know who that person is, we don't know, male, female, you know, we don't get a feel for who they are. And for me, like, it's not personable, is it? I want to know about people talking to me and ask if they're requesting for us to use their music. I want to know the person that's done it.
For sure, yeah.
In my opinion, like, I just think that'd be pretty cool.
So maybe, yeah, if you can find a way to send someone like a video of you or just like an email that sounds more human, that extra effort and extra touch is gonna go a long way, isn't it?
Every creator on the about section should have an email address. So like, if you are seriously trying to get in touch with a creator, you should be emailing them, not like
see if they have one. Oh, there's no email address in their about section. They need to sort it out.
If you approach a creator, they will have one there, you know.
Yeah. There's one on mine. I just show people to an example so that they can see what you mean. But yeah, we're actually out of time. We haven't really got time to do. Oh, there's this live stream on my channel. That's a weird thing. So most YouTubers, if you go to their about section and you click for business inquiries, you can see their email address here. So that's a great way to reach out to people for collaborations or for like to offer them your music for free to play, for sure. But before we go, we've got Apple Pros jumped in. Hi, sorry I'm late. Josh, you're so close to 1,000 subscribers. If anyone's watching this and they're not subscribed to Josh, help him out, help him get to that 1K. I think Apple Pro is your new biggest fan from what the comments show.
Josh.
And then we got comments below. Greg, my YouTube channel with 3,000 subscribers got deleted a couple of days ago. I'm so sad and I have to restart at 0. I remember saying last week or 2 weeks ago in the podcast, I looked at your channel, Apple Pro, and it looked like you had a huge jump in subscribers, but not many views on the video. And I said, like, have you been buying views or buying subscribers? It looked a bit suspicious. So I don't know if you had or not, but if I had that suspicion, it might be that YouTube had a similar suspicion. I would always tell people never buy views, never buy subscribers. YouTube has got such a sophisticated system in place to identify people that do this, and you will get punished for it. And if that's what happened here, it's unfortunate, but it will happen to you if you do that sort of stuff. If you've got any information why it got deleted, oh, here we go, Apple Pro. Got deleted because in my live stream I used a song. Okay, well, that should only get you 1 strike. YouTube gives you 3 strikes before your channel gets deleted. So it should have taken 3 things to get your channel deleted. If you only got striked once, appeal to YouTube. They shouldn't have deleted after just 1 strike. But if there were other things going on that YouTube was suspicious about or didn't like, then they'll take you down. Oh, there we go. 3 strikes. 3 strikes and you're out, I'm afraid. So yeah, if you get 1, you got to take it seriously and change your behavior and not do it again. So it's unfortunate that you got your channel deleted. If you can't get your channel back, you're gonna have to start again, unfortunately. But keep at it, and there's a lot of potential with YouTube. You just got to do it the right way.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah,
or woman.
All right, cool. So
both.
Yeah, we don't know.
End of the podcast. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said before, if you want a channel review, go to the link in the description below, leave your details, and we will get to you in the future. We'll add you to the list, and you may get a live channel review in one of these podcasts. Thanks, as always, Joe from Funk Creative, right?
Yeah.
I nearly said Funk Media. Got it mixed up with Josh then. Funk Creative. You'll find the link to Joe's website below. 20-second pitch, Joe. What do you do?
Oh, here we go. You put me on the spot now. So, graphic design, web design, animation, and video is my main thing. But yeah, I hate doing this.
That'll do. Short and sweet.
But, yeah, that's it really. But helping businesses gain.
Short and sweet, George. Short and sweet.
This is going to be a live.
Think about it for next time. Josh's channel is down in the description. I'm going to take a stab at this. It helps you with YouTube, video production, vlogging. Anything else you want to add to that, Josh?
Yeah, you can win £100 Amazon voucher or $100 Amazon voucher still up for grabs. Giveaway, subscriber giveaway. It's going on for a month. Get involved.
Damn, there you have it. All right, so thanks both of you for having me out, as always. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Leave your channels on the link below if you want to get a review, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Peace out.
Bye, Ahmed.